aggressive around these default positions. Smoke's going to go down and Rez is going to aggress.
Ring on tapping, Rez flashed in, swing forward, gets nothing through trouble. Senna gets the kill to a 5-on-3 now. Grush is on to 3 individuals at a BNE camp, but no one's gone down yet. Finally, Alexi swings up and gets the job done himself. Rigon to 4. 4v3 post plant, however, BNE have the bomb down.
Alexi's going to try and get aggressive, and you can see the way the BNE are just backing off, playing the clock and playing as a unit.
Yeah, force them forward, out position, try stall away from the bomb defuse. Yes, they all go down, sure, but they'll be so far out of the sight, it might not come in time. Senna and Duan Flattrue come up good with their kills. Hampers in a 1-on-4 situation, desperate to hold on, does get away with one decent pick, but now being chased out of that sight himself. GXX with the kill. It's a pistol game for BNE. And again, something we've been talking about is the tier 1 experience. A lot of the results they've gotten have been against Vitality, against Mouse, who obviously a bit stellar in their Pro League run most recently. Come back to that in a second, because we are seeing BNE fast play in towards the stairs, and IP meeting them head on, seeing Esatag get the opening kill, but Senna takes him right back to a 4-on-4 situation. Meanwhile, Flattrue in towards mid, engaging Rez, trying to see if they can drop him on that 5-7 in the mid control 4-on-4 situation. Hampus tanking a lot of damage, and in general, they hate to be past the pretty low for NIP, so they shouldn't last much longer in this round.
Think back to where some of them have played, obviously the Antwerp, RMR, the Major 2.
Bullets getting real close towards the kill. Meanwhile, Brolin getting real close to the T-line, a gap in that smoke at top to play with. He'll spot one, take the kill. Synopsy dangerously close there with that bomb. Re-smoke on, is still going to get spotted, is still going to get killed. 5-on-2 now for NIP.
Grand final respectively, taking home that trophy. Trying to see if they can add a little bit more to the repertoire when it comes to the team overall.
Forced to move forward again.
And now they've just got to brute force the entries forward. Esatag trying to see if he can move away out to the open. Senna doesn't catch him.
Great flashbangs, keeping the CT's blind. 5-on-3, needs to convert some kills. Indeed, Rigon will burn Esatag. Flattrue comes up alongside Rigon's trade. Rez forced to respond to a 2-on-2. Drop that bomb, Rigon extends forward. Dry face costs him his life, and it's GXX alone. 22 HP with the open and 1-on-2 scenario. Try put it up on a default. GXX now. Nade, dead. Brolin knew what was going on.
This is Eternal Fire yesterday, 19 frags and only 4 deaths, 110 ADR and a 1.99 rating. Mission for the sandbags again.
They know exactly where he is, but there's no Molotovs here. Senna's got to rotate the position, put the nades down. Finally, that'll do some damage, but still Esatag comes up with the kill. Rigon forced to respond, look to sight, catch the AWPer for the double, and Alexi B now out of side alley, being faced in by 2 individuals. Flattrue baits him, swings out, gets the headshot. Now reducing NIP to 2 players. The 3 of BNE in the post plant. The bomb goes down, the smokes are in. Incendiaries and nades will come out. Flatrue's going to have to back off.
Hampus not quite catching with that util. Needed to keep the attention back down towards ramp now.
Flattrue with a swing, detected spray, 2-on-2. But Hampus took some damage. Rigon's also low in this exchange. And have to rest on GXX to come in for the side swipe. NIP waiting to put the smoke down on that bomb. Try to go for the ninja stick, but swung out before it blooms. Rigon gets the kill on Esatag, and GXX finds Happens in the backside. BNE hold the lead.
Just gonna have to be careful on how aggressive the approach is. Needs to try and get a crossfire set with Hampus.
Flash in, then with the flash ready on the CT basis, but Hampus sending back to his M4. Brolin forced to provide assistance on Senna. 4-on-4, rotations inbound. The T's are going to press the issue. Hampus in the corner, unknown. Flash over, could line up 2. That's exactly what he gets for it. Drops that bomb. Rigon right ahead of him will get the kill. Spot the player in the back, but doesn't register and doesn't adjust in time. Esatag with a trade. GXX alone in a 1-on-3.
Just hold for so much time. Allow Esatag on the rotate to get involved. Brolin down there from City Spawn doing well.
But it's all a ruse to draw attention away from the B side. They're inbound very quickly towards his Esatag, forced to use the incendiary and flash from a teammate. Get back to position and stop the hit.
They've got to go. They've got to double pump this. There's no way they can cancel again. They've got to commit.
Another flash, incendiary sent down. They think they might still be close. Nades on Senna doing minimal damage by comparison to what it could have done. Hampus does get caught by Flattrue, so there's a little bit more info for Esatag to play with. Swing from Alexi B, also caught blinded. GXX down to 37 on the mid face, and now the execution comes in for truth as Esatag lines up 2. Not away to the player in the back, will adjust towards Senna anyway. 4 versus 2 scenario for NIP. They're ready to deal with all challenges.
It seems like NIP are really switched on to the kind of style of play that they're going to expect in a game like this today. And GXX and Senna just working the 2v4, but at this point onwards, you've got the CTs that are stacked up on B.
Spray attempt for Senna goes awry. Rez gets a triple in this round, doubling up on the exit frags. The last 2 of BNE. 6-4 now, NIP towards ramp. Rez evading any incendiaries that might be sent his way. Got a couple of nades keeping him at 4 points of health. We're now being back up here in LXCB making his way out alongside Braun on the crossfire. Indeed, they do protect their team at the sacrifice of themselves, to be fair. Rez is now going to escape. The 3-on-2 has been gained, as is an M4 for B&E. Tech9s, Rez, corner, Hampus. Oh, head taken clean off. That's a shot. Rez low HP as well. Might also fall. That was crispy from Synopsy. This round is back on for B&E. Esatag, knowing he's got the HP advantage and the weapon advantage here, particularly above Rigon. Synopsy will be the big concern, and they converge the crossfire. Rigon maintains his passiveness, and Synopsy secures the steal. Onto the wrap default.
Brolin has to be wary on where he repositions to, get the incendiary down towards the top of the ramp position. Rigon's still waiting for the overpeak, and it does come through, but he doesn't find anything.
Rez gets that kill. GXX ready for the shot back on Brolin. 4-on-4 situation, gets the kill on Synopsy. Now to 4-on-3, but 1 HP for the man. He's going to get forced away from position now as he gets back to the center of the site. Flatcheru ready for the swing, giving up a couple of shoulder baits, but not quite finding the kills. Even NIP set up for the execution. The flash is back as GXX takes a bit of damage. Flatcheru, similar story, but the kills come in for 2 other individuals. BNE, a 3-on-2. LXCB now flashed in, engaging center and getting that kill back to evens. GXX low, Flatcheru less than half. 10 seconds as well to the clock. They've got to get this bomb on the site and committed. Plant down at default. Esatag will not swing to deny. They might swing right into the hands of the AWP, and indeed they will, but Esatag quick to the responsive. A 1-on-1. Now Smoke close to the bomb, not quite on it. The AWP, a known entity. Esatag will tap it. Is he going to stick the whole thing? Looks like he will. GXX thinking it's going to be a face, but he has no idea that he's about to lose this round. 7-5 for the Ninjas as Esatag just held cover and held face. Backside, not towards quad. I just towards the back of the back position. No one's going to check Campus here. He's going to burn. Still look for a player in the back, relying on LexiB to get the opening kill. But one player's pushed up forward to the T side, unsupporting in the Campus kill. Finally, Synopsy gets that trade, but both him and Rigon are extremely low and down by a man advantage.
Rigon doesn't know about LexiB on the left-hand side of the smoke. He's going to have to try and find 2, but he looks the left-hand way and gets caught on the timing. Synopsy now down on 20 points of health, has to make the miracle happen. Engage into this first player, then get the bomb down. Not to be. Hampus with that hold out towards the back of the quad, did damage, got information, and wasted time. Set NIP up in that round.
SMG for LXCB will try to pick apart all T-side elements. One concern might be Senna with the helmets. Everybody else, probably a bit more of a formality. I say that. Senna rushes him down with the Tech9, gets a double. Already seen Tech9 plays, and the AK comes up good now for a 4-on-2 situation. Maybe 10-5 might be a bit of a stretch now. Can utilize here in the next round, in the last round of the half, of course. We also didn't see Brolin, so he remains safe. Just about sight, but they have their heart set on A, it seems.
And this is where there's a bit more of a stack involved. You've got Alexi getting aggressive out towards the B stairs. The CT's getting aggressive to the top of ramp as well.
Reducing an IP to 2 now. Senna trying to account for LexiB's counter backstab. The SMG, how much does it wait for? Doesn't wait for anything at all. Flatcheru catches him off, and Hampus is left alone now to clutch this situation. We're going to have to try his hand at the defensive and retake.
The idea that they've managed 7 rounds in this first half has got to be looked at as an achievement. Hampus trying to get as much out of this clutch as possible. Know exactly where he is. Players on the bomb side. GXX is going to drop him. 7 rounds of B&E. I think they've got to be happy with that.
And it is NIP that have the lead in what has been a back-and-forth game and a back-and-forth first half. I imagine it might be back-and-forth for the second. We'll find out when we return. Turned away from the face that was coming in from Brolin. The bomb will get planted. The retake will be on. They have a kit in play.
And they need these nades to be absolute perfection. Got to drive these T's out to the open.
Smokes incendiaries will try to discombobulate the main front of the T-side forces, but Brolin draws out first blood alongside Rez. Flatcheru forced the trade, but they're all falling apart for B&E. 3 for 1, 3 for 2 trades. Hampus chimes back in with a double and closes out the round for the pistol for the Ninjas. It's down. GXX watching with Rigon. LexiB looking to swing. Flash forward. Spray is all over the place. Oh no, Alexi. Thank God he's got Brolin to get the double up and maintain the advantage for the Ninjas. A-site under siege. Synopsy can't quite hold from the back. Suppressed by flames and smokes and now get forced away.
And for B&E, they've got to make a tough decision here, whether they brute force through those smokes or give the respect to the bomb plant and play the retake.
Could have been near disaster for NIP. Bad news, Eagle still going to try and make it so. Flash forward, Brolin, blind by the flash, still gets an Opsy. Flatcher will fall as Hampus connects his kill.
Good start in this second half, and instead it's been a rollover these last few rounds.
Now 2 players on the B side, crossfire, 1 man on the rotation back. Flatcher has evaded Alexi entirely, does get that Deagle headshot, captures one to drop the bomb. 2 kills more to gain, but 2v2 as Hampus trades. Rigon in the backside, seeing nades. Sail right past it, but also one connects. Awkward space from Hampus again come through, but Etag has control. Probably a lot more damage than NIP were expecting, but a round for them nonetheless. With the position held from passive rather than extending forward. Incendiaries will drive them away. Brolin might be forced to reposition, as might GXX. He's not taking damage, actually. The flashbang will force him back. Swing forward from Brolin, gets that kill. 5 on 3 now.
BNE just have to stack up towards this A site, have everyone here. Are they thinking of backing off? They've got to make a decision.
Looked like it was going to be a safe call for the moment, instead setting up the boost on Synopsy. Detected by that AWP, and Rez just locks on and executes with sheer prejudice. Flatcher did catch 1 trade in that one, and getting the secondary kill as well, but not quite the triple. Hampus trades it back. It's on the center to get a triple of his own. Gets 1 player on the center of the site. But now hunting around for Brolin and Etag. Can't see either one of these individuals making a bit of noise. Swinging up slowly. Brolin. Lucky he didn't get tagged on that one. That would have been enough for Senna to try and commit towards this. Diffuse will not get stuck. Brolin will catch his triple. Another triple for him.
Senna doesn't know whether he should overswing or not. Needs to be able to find as much impact out of this M4. Now the XC's coming.
Molotov's in, Senna still sprays, holds his nerve, but burns alive. Losing that M4 crucially for the CT side. Fletcher is right behind him, playing off the edge of that smoke. The flashbang does come over and doesn't do much for it. He will get Hampus, but he finds a kill in the interim, and Brian was there for the trade. A 3-on-2 now with Deagle standing alone. Rigon now in the 1 versus 3. Smokes will come back, and he will hunt for Etag, knowing that he's close on the center of the site. Should get a bomb plant. But a 1v3 clutch.
Rigon, we need a special with that dig. 1v3, trying to work around the util, and knowing that there was so much invested into this buy. This is not the outcome that they were looking for at all. Brolin out to that quad position. The other 2 T-side players towards the left-hand side. That's at least the start.
To get the follow-up and then the triple. SMG against Etag might be nice. Going back for that AK, might just look to save it. No defuse kit. 10 seconds to the stick. It's behind harder cover. Rez known. Spray back doesn't even get the double. Rounds at the end of that last best of 1. And it feels to me like history is repeating itself for the 2nd time here.
It's just a shame that it's not...
Over, Rigon catches that directly in the face. Undetected though, secondary flash around the corner. And now is a dead man. Brolin will not whiff that spray. 5 on 4, making it 3 with Hampus' follow-up. GXX is trying back in with a decent trade. Backups on the way, and GXX doubles up. Synopsy, low HP, is forced to back off himself. Swing back on Hampus, could yield a decent kill, but Rez will get that bomb plant in. AWP is close up on the bomb site, and Senna will capitalize upon that with the M4. 2 on 2 now, and they got to extend out. Look for Alexi, see his head. Hampus, low HP in this exchange. Alexi's got to take first face against Senna. M4 slowly wraps in, gets his kill, and Hampus, an unknown entity right here. They're going to look to try and get on the bomb. Look towards the alley position. No one's watching. It's from Ram. Senna's caught, spray through. Synopsy's tagged to 3 points of health, and Hampus playing for time, knowing that Orba's got to make his way up and over, and he plays that clutch to perfection. A quadra for Hampus, and it's a match point for NIP. No choice in the matter, but NIP has still dealt with them. AK and Synopsy, Flatcher right behind them. Flashbangs forward. There's the spray. There's the kill. Low HP, but still looking in against Flatcher, who will trade, but that's 1 out of 3. GXX comes up good out the side. A links to get Rez next up, but can't quite hold his nerve. Senna alone in the 1-on-3 clutch. Need one of the clutch of his own right. He's the right player in this circumstance with BNE. 20 kills, top fragging. Needing to isolate where they're at, but Rez creeps around from 51. 16-7, BNE don't get a single round in the second half as the Ninjas go up 2-0 in the Swiss.
That's a comfortable performance coming through from the Swedes.